Are you ready? Oh, I'm glad you finally joined. Oh, yeah, don't give me guff. Don't give me guff. Do what you know what you need to do. Pepe. It's called DG360, not Pepe 360. You know what I'm saying, man? All right, get it going. Get it going. I see what you're saying, David. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Inside Star Citizen Review. I would like to present to you the most amazing community in the world. This is the fam right here, and they're here joining me for that first level energy because they're here live. They took the time out of their day. They said, I'm going to pay attention to the Discord, the DG360 Discord. I'm going to be here when it's live because I can feel the energy. I can feel it. Yes, Tech is here. He's feeling it. There are many different versions of DG, and they're all here with you right now. They're all here with you, my friends. Every single last one of you. Yeah, baby. Yes, they are. Watch out. We are all here for you.
Yeah, baby.
It's so disturbing. That is so disturbing on so many levels. I'm glad my teeth are not like that. Like, that would be a really horrible thing. If I keep drinking coffee, I feel like my teeth may turn into that. So, you know, gotta watch out on the coffee. It's a little too much. I'm drinking too much. But anyway, today, the Inside Star Citizen Review. Our favorite day is Thursday. We chill out. Actually, our favorite day is any time we get together. But Thursday is a really, really groovy time. Yeah, baby. They're going to be talking about the Scorpius. I have posted my thoughts during a past stream on the channel about what I think of the Scorpius. It's going to be probably really high DPS, more than the Harvey. I'm guessing around 2,000 DPS, somewhere thereabouts. 8 guns. Debatable if they're all size 3. We know for sure the turrets are size 3. We're not too sure about the wingtips. I talked about the surface area being, you know, rather large, that the front was a killing machine and the back was like, oh shit, be careful because you're a big target. But that also applies to the top and to the bottom. People were saying, what about the turret DG? It slides back and it fires back, and that, you know, that's all okay, good, but you're still a really large, you're taking up a lot of area. A lot of area. Congratulations, you reached Hype Train level 2, fam. You guys are freaking owning it tonight. Owning it. Up, let's watch Inside Star Citizen. It's our favorite thing to do.
The RSI stuff is always a little bit tricky because it's got Chris's name attached to it, right? There's always just a little extra pressure. Basically, taking what we've done previously and pushing it again.
That Chad?
Just breathing new life into it and finding ways that
Mr.
keep the
McKinney?
RSI style interesting.
What is that?
But also
No, that's
keep
not
it
Chad.
fresh for the players.
That voice sounds so familiar.
We have a lot of fighters in Star Citizen, and they cover a huge plethora of combat styles. One area that we have...
Dude, the word plethora brings me back to the Three Amigos. And it's actually plethora, but I think the English pronounce it plethora because English.
Only a few ships filling is this 2-person
It means
heavy
many.
escort fighter role. So
Three
RSI
amigos,
is
yo.
typically, you think of it as a more civilian or utilitarian manufacturer, but they do actually dabble their hands in military and sort of aggressive fighting ships. You have the Bengal, which is probably
I love you, bro.
You have the Polaris, and now you have...
This thing's massive. The Bengal carrier is fucking massive. Put a video today of a Bengal carrier shooting, I think of their size 9 torps that were being lobbed at the Bengal. I think 4 or 5 of the torps were not a huge volley, but enough. And you heard the anti gunneries, just the batteries, just boom, boom, boom. One of the guys in our Discord said, man, that felt real good. I think it was Killian. He was talking about, man, that brings back 2003 BSG vibes. hearing those guns, man. You know, did you guys check that out on the channel today? We watched that this week, man. That was some really cool shit. Starlet, one of our VIP members.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I love that phone ringing at the end. Starlet actually did a little tour on her channel, and I was checking it out, and she was at one of the turret mounted guns, and you can literally, they're so big, the barrel is so big that you can go in, you can literally climb in the barrel, man. It's craziness. It's craziness. Absolute craziness, the scale of this thing. And when I look at this, as beautiful as it is, server stability. Like, that's the first thing I think of. Like, I look at that thing and I go, God, that's beautiful. Stability. Where are you, stability? Like, I mean, like, I just there's a happy part of me, and then there's like a crying part of me.
Have the Scorpius. So when we were designing the Scorpius, we obviously had that classic silhouette.
We're always looking at silhouettes, and there was a funny stage where kind of thought that maybe we were going a bit safe in some areas. So I did a couple of sort of, I would call them wacky, but there was sort of slightly more sort of
whose voice is that? I can't think of his name.
Basically, there were hints of it in there, but it's really starting to push towards the edges of like entering into a new generation of RSI. So,
Paul, thank you. Yes, Triple. Sir says, thank you so much, Triple. Triple coming in with the answer. Sir says, looks like the Scorpius is going to be fragile like the Hurricane, but unlike the Hurricane, it's going to be based around maneuverability instead of boom and zoom firepower. I think that the maneuverability engines being spaced towards the very extremities of the ship will make this very agile. I think this will be an excellent ship in terms of like maneuverability, like where we were talking last week about The Last Starfighter. We were talking all about the old movie, The Last Starfighter from the 80s, how like Homeboy just made the ship go, you know, like it'll spin around. And we think the same thing of the Scorpius. We do think it's going to be highly maneuverable. We're not quite sure about the fragility of it. I'm not quite sure how fragile it's going to be. I mean, like if SDF Tech wraps around this thing like it does the Connie now, I think it'll be much more formidable. But I like I said, it takes up a lot of area, and as cool as I love the aesthetic, of it, it makes me a little bit nervous because it's a big target. I just feel like it's a bigger target. If we're taking on the moniker of the heavy fighter class, hopefully they're beefing up the shields on this thing. Hopefully the shields are very beefy on this.
So we had about 20 maybe more.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Then,
thanks,
it's
sir.
a process of refinement, narrowing it down. What do I like? What does Chris like? And ultimately, we ended up on the one that had sort of an X formation. It's common within sci-fi, but we've yet to do it in the Star Citizen universe. I was just like, let's just own this. This is where we've arrived. Looks really cool. Let's just go for it.
Right, Tech.
The RSI Scorpius is a two-player ship. It has a pilot and a remote turret.
We were right on that.
They both access the ship via a side ladder, much like some of our other ships. And what makes this ship different to our other fighters in this area is that second player has access to a remote turret that can also change states and sort of track around to the underside.
Like, here's the thing. I do love that track system. I love that rail system on the turret. I think that's fucking really great design. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this is a bigger target. I mean, there's a lot of mass to this thing. In its design, I can tell you that if I'm aiming at this thing versus and you know, this isn't the same class of ship, but let's take a Hornet, for instance, which is a fighter as well. It's slimmer. Okay. I'm not a big Hornet fan myself, but like it's on a flatter plane. You know what I mean? Like with the X makes this thing a very large, like it's literally a target. Like it's a flying X. Like it, you know. But I do love the design and the thought put into that turret. Right. It's like, it's going to be easy for me to hit this motherfucker. I'm just telling you right now. Right. X marks the spot. Like, right, guys. I'm going to be telling you right now, this thing's going to be easy for me to hit. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I hope somebody's flying this because I will hit this all day long song. And you know, that's something I don't hear a lot of content creators talk about, man. Like, there has to be some a truth bomb being put on this. As cool as I love the looks at this, right? Right. Exactly, Tech. Exactly. We'll hit this all day long song. Everybody here, we'll hit it. We will. If you're missing on this, you got to up your game. You got to up your game. If you are missing on this, thank you, Dutch. Right. I love hanging out with you guys. I love it. We got some bonus footage after the stream too. We're gonna be chilling for a while.
Side of the ship. So if you are in a scenario where you have an attacker above or below you, and your pilot cannot alter course for whatever reason, you yourself are able to go move the turret to account for that.
And I think for the fans, it's gonna make a more interesting sort of experience for them. In different situations, you're gonna be able to make that call. Where do you want the turret, on the top or the bottom? It does have its limitations.
Slick.
It's not like a magic gun that
Slick.
gives you all round.
I mean, just for what it did right there. I mean, that made me all excited in my no spot. I know this thing's gonna be easy to hit. It is death though up the front. I mean, focus fire with are we? I need confirmation. Do we have 8 size 3s or 4 size 3s and 4 size 2s? Like, I need. Hold on, damn green screen. Pepe, did you not account for this? Hold on a second. Hold on, Pepe. I gotta turn on the light here. Okay. See, that's not acceptable. I saw the line in the green screen back there. You're ruining the illusion, Pepe. It's illusion. It's magic. And you can't. I won't accept that. That's not professional work, Pepe. I saw that. This green screen should be entirely lit. All of this. You see this, Pepe? All of that needs lit. Okay, 8 size 3 confirmed. Thank you, Badass. Sorry, I had to yell at Pepe for a second. I had to go off on Pepe for a moment. I apologize, guys. All of it, Pepe. All of the screen. Okay. My neighbors are like, what the fuck is going on? I know my son's probably wondering the same thing, but actually not anymore. My son knows I'm kind of crazy at this point. 8 size 3s. That is like, whoa. You found it.
Du hast mich gefragt. Und ich hab nicht gesagt.
I love that one. That's one of my favorites. So, 8 size 3s. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Cover over everything, which I kind of like. I like it when our systems do have some limitations and they're not all just like all singing, all dancing.
Thank you, Minds, for that donation.
A really nice feature of this turret, unlike some of our other turrets in the game, is no matter what state it is in, you are in a consistent viewpoint. So when you get to that transition point where it goes from the top of the ship to the bottom,
you gotta get some feedback on that for sure, Bingo.
Nicely gimbals around, so you don't have this awkward bit where you might be attacking someone, you want to change positions, and halfway through your view flips 180 degrees, you get disorientated. That doesn't happen. It keeps it the right way up the entire time. So the pilot has access to 4 size 3.
One thing that some members in our Discord were talking about, not sure if there's truth to that, and sir, thank you for providing some information. I really appreciate that. Sir is being very informative in the chat. One thing that I really want to question, along with some of the other members in our fam here in the DG360 community in our Discord, we're talking about, they were thinking that the Scorpius would maybe not fit in certain carriers or larger ships because of the surface area. But there we saw the folding of the wings. We saw like how the thing compacted down. So I really do not think that's going to be an issue. I really don't think loading inside a larger capital ship because of the surface area is going to be a problem. And I think that that was something that they thought about and one of the reasons why they designed it that way. So for people that were worried about that, I would say not to. I don't think that's going to be a big concern. DG, Apollo, what's up, Apollo? How you doing? By the way, Apollo, wonderful, wonderful content. My friend Apollo over here, really enjoy his content. Shout out to my friend Apollo. Really, really good content creator. It's 4 size 3s on the turret, 4 size 2 gimbaled on the wings. What? We have a discrepancy amongst the family. Oh, so okay. I get what you're saying, Apollo. I got it. Never mind. I got it.
3 mounts on the
Got it.
wingtips. These come with size 2 gimbaled weapons by default, so you have a lot of forward-facing firepower there. And then you also have 2 missile racks built into the hull. These come with 4 size 2 missiles by default on each side.
You freaked me out at first. When you see me, I was like, what?
Pilot, so they can concentrate on just flying.
I got a little worried there.
In their frontal arc.
Of course, I'm biased. I think totally the ship fits. I think, you know, as we develop these ships over the years, you know, it's always how to push them further, keep players interested, how to keep visual engagement, I guess. Like, you know, it's always a challenge, you know, how to improve and push, almost like a virtual design.
I love it. It's a great talk to be had. Like, just the progression of aesthetic design, functionality of these ships since they first started is on a whole new level. The bar is completely raised on ship design, if you ask me. Like, from the very beginning, the two things that make me upset, though. The rework of the Freelancer, because I love the look of the old Freelancer, and the rework of the 300. Banana, like the old 300 series looked so much tighter than the new one, and that's a personal preference. And I will say banana over and over again. That is my opinion. But for the most part, the progression of ship design versus the functionality of them have been just boom, 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 boom. Bar has been completely raised every single year.
Design house, isn't it? Like, so that's always the challenge, but also keep the DNA. You want people who are fans of RSI to feel like, yeah, this is hitting the beats, yeah, but it's also feeling fresh. I think with
quack.
You know, normally we don't have wings on RSI ships often.
I was the only guy. By the way, Oz, I was the only dude that I saw as a content creator that was just putting like the 400 eye leaks to shame. I was just like, listen, that 400 is so ugly, and many people did agree with me. Like, I don't like the 400 look. Like, I don't like the 400. If it's a real thing or if it's fake thing, whatever it is, I just didn't like it. Period. Quack.
Nacelles and movable parts like that. So this is kind of a hybrid.
Bingo.
So it is pushing into new territory.
So the Scorpius adds an additional multi-crew ship to the game, and one that really takes the
What did I
fight
miss?
to other players. I think it's going to be quite popular in fleet battles. You always need these supporting ships, and we always try and miss getting more people in a ship.
What is it,
beneficial
Keelan?
than having multiple ships. And as we develop and improve upon the multi-crew aspect,
I always do
really
this.
think
Where's Soviet
that
at?
ships like the Scorpius are just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Lava lakes. Hold on a second. God damn it. Oh. Hold on a moment. Let me just soak it in here. Oh, that's hot and steamy. Oh, that river tech. I expected this. We talked about this, actually. It's so hot. It's so hot. I want to take bath in a lava lake. I am Russian. I take bath in a lava lake. Where's Good Games at, man? Where the hell's Good Games at, man? I love that, bro. I love him, man. He is like one of the best, man. It's my Russian brother from another mother. I take every morning I wake up, I derobe and I I sit down in lava lake for just hot, steamy bath. Wash with lava. That's what the Russians do.
Parts like that. So this is kind of a hybrid. So it's pushing.
Yeah, that's going to be tight,
territory.
man. Pyro's going to be
So
great.
the Scorpius adds an additional multi-crew ship to the game, and one
Stability.
that really takes the fight to other players. I think it's going to be quite popular in fleet battles. You always need these supporting ships, and we always try and make getting
You
more
bad
people
boy,
in a
you.
ship beneficial than having multiple ships. And as we develop and improve upon the multi-crew aspect, I really think that ships like the Scorpius are just going to get stronger.
Zaylan, you remember that day? And I was making the sound effects of the
Scorpius is the latest
No Man's
offering
Sky
from the RSI
volcano.
Applied Innovations Group on Killian.
What's up, Bod? Welcome to the fam, bro. I wonder if Zoe was there that day. We were talking about No Man's Sky and that really shitty volcano that we saw, and I'm like, here, if you listen really close, you can listen to the sound effects of this No Man's Sky volcano. Hold on a second. Let's zoom in. Let's hear the audio from the No Man's Sky volcano. Ready, guys?
And you can learn even more about it tomorrow.
No offense,
when it
Tech.
makes
I know
its
Tech
full
loves No Man's
debut
Sky.
on
I will
day
give it a
one
shot.
of
I will give it a shot.
baby.
I will give it a shot. Like, listen, Tech plays it with his kid. He has a good time with it. I know Tech is here right now. I love you, Tech. I cannot wait until that next DG in the morning comes out where we're talking about you and Cash and bottling up your depression, and that was such a fun time. I had such a fun stream on that, dude.
But up next, it's time for another environmentally themed sprint report. Away we go. Let's start things off by catching up with the current progress on hospitals. In this case, Brentworth in New Babbage, which is currently in final art phase. Now, if you've been following along all quarter, you can see things really starting to come together now, as most of these recent sprints have been full of polish passes on things like more signage coming through, those gurneys and props we saw earlier being placed about,
Explodo.
finalization of
DuckTales. Ooh. So this is going to be fun. The medical kind of industry, the ability to take basically life insurance on yourself, which will be out by the end of the 2021. I think it's Q4 if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like 3.16 where we can actually insure our bodies. That's going to be tight. That's going to be fun. The medical gameplay that I was looking forward to in Pie Patch, which we are now dubbing Crust Patch. That will be in 3.15. All that medical gameplay that we want that has been pushed from Pie Patch, now dubbed Crust Patch, into 3.15. That will be there. So medical gameplay really being pushed towards Q4 all the way till the end of 2021. I agree with what they're doing there. I think in conjunction with the ships like the Drake Cuddy Red, that it just makes sense. I think it just makes sense to kind of polish up and push out as much of the medical content and the healing as we can. So it's now the crust around the rim. Yes, it's maybe I should just call it the pie pan patch. like the crumb patch. right. Crusty patch. Tech, man. Oof.
floor details like the cut-in
It's my
glass
favorite
and
day in the
canisters
world.
underneath, the architecture
Love to
that's
stay.
really starting to come through now, floor decals, signage above the doors, and more. I'm glad it looks so good, because with the way I play, I've no doubt hospitals
Apollo
will be
almost
my
made me
most visited
spit take.
locations. You'll soon be number 2, prison.
You guys are like really.
Moving on to some technical advancements, members of the Planet Tech team are currently in a series of R&D sprints exploring an improved canyon experience for future locations. What you're seeing here isn't an actual planet that's being made for the game, but
Kilo.
one of many prototype zoos we've discussed on ISCs in the past. Now, prototype asset zoos like this are a great way to test many different options at once. And the main purpose here
guys are
is
great.
to develop a better way to mitigate the stretching and artifacting that currently occurs when you
Planet, like, listen to me. This is a truth bomb right here, man. The planetary tech. I saw Elite Dangerous, and I was watching this one dude that sounded like Bob Ross, and he had like ASMR vibes, and he had a few subscribers, and I was listening to him walking around on the planets in Odyssey, and he is walking around, and here's the thing. I do like Elite Dangerous. I am a fan of Elite Dangerous. There's a lot of things that I don't like about it. There's a lot of things that Frontier Development is doing wrong and correctly, especially in the player versus player category. Okay. Not going to talk about erectile dysfunction. But believe it or not, I am a fan of Elite Dangerous. But when this guy who sounded like Bob Ross was walking around these planets, Bingo says Space Tomato. Space Tomato's got that ASMR voice down. Space Tomato just hypnotizes you with his ASMR voice. That's just like sexual chocolate. Like that voice is totally like sexual chocolate. He's like sexual chocolate. Like you remember Coming to America? And now I would like to introduce sexual chocolate. Like that's Space Tomato and Dig That. Space Tomato and Dig That 32 have that total like ASMR vibe. They got that going on. They are bringing you in with the ASMR vibes. Cobra's got that too. Cobra's got that. They've set up their audio perfectly. They've taken the time to make sure that your ears are penetrated in such a manner that feels so good. They take the time on pronouncing words. They make sure that their rhythmic breathing is in your ears and percolating all around your cranium. They take their time to really are trying to they're trying hard, and they're succeeding very, very well. Rexzilla's on Facebook right now, Mind's Eye. Rexzilla's killing it on Facebook, if you can believe it or not, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe what he's doing. I'm proud of him. He's doing a good job over there. I would never go to Facebook, though. I just think that's kind of like I just don't like it. I don't like Facebook streaming. I don't like it. But good for him. So anyway, going back to this, though, what I'm trying to say is when I listen to the Bob Ross kind of Elite Dangerous content creator, who I will not say his name, I'm not trying to like out anybody, but like he was very, very into walking around on the planets in the new Odyssey patch. And I started looking at it and I said to myself, like, this isn't that great. Like, it does not look good, because I am so accustomed to Star Citizen, and they have this game down. They got the ground game down. They got the planetary entry. They got the planetary atmospheric effects down. They got the planetary exits down. They got the planetary vibes down. You're landing on the planet. They got the crunch of the dirt down. They got the footprints down. They got the wind down. They got the wind. They got the weather. Like they got the sun going up and going down. They got the environment exactly the way that I want it. It is on. It is point on. And for all of the people that are like, oh, this is just like a picture simulator. This is a game where you just take videos of yourself walking around and there's nothing to do. Dude, there's tons of shit to do, man. You can watch Mongrel Squad, man. They take their time out to hunt their prey. They find content, man. They ain't fucking waiting for content loops. Boys are serious. What's up, Cash? How you doing? These boys are finding people on a 50 cap server. They don't care. They're training. They got their exercises going on. They're getting tight as a team. They're getting ready for that release, man. It might be the next generation. Our grandkids might play, but you know what? Good for them. Good for them. At least I know I invested for our future. At least I know that my children's children will have an amazing, immersive gaming experience. It's an investment. And I will tell you what, man. For the people that bitch about the fact that they can't find content loops, man, take the time out, watch some Mongrel Squad content, and really understand what's going on, man. Content is in the people. Content is in every single one of us. You'll see tons of fucking people who would yell at me and say, dude, you're searching too hard. What are you doing? You're just trying to cover up. You're a white knight. No, man, I'm a gamer. I'm a fucking gamer, dude. I'll find a system. I'll try and exploit it to the 1000th degree, and I will have the most fun. Fun. When's the last time you heard that? Fun. I will try and find the fun. I will get with a group of people and have a great time. And I will try and find a way to have fun in whatever it is that is designed for me out there. And I will critique the fuck out of it if I don't like it. There's plenty of things that I bitch about with Star Citizen. Plenty. But overall, the planet game, the environment game, this is not even it. Like what you're looking at right here behind me, this isn't it. Like people who play Star Citizen understand that there isn't another game out there that will give you the feels of the environment of being immersed at a place, standing on a spot, whether it's on a mountain, whether you are in prison, whether you are in a ship in the middle of the abyss of space. It doesn't matter where you are at. There is no other game out there that will give you the vibe of being like, holy shit, I am here. And they've already got that down. That's not a simulate. That's not like a picture simulator. That's not like, ooh, it's a sim and I'm just taking pictures everywhere. Oh, I'm making pictures. No. That's the juice. That feeling alone is enough for a game to hit over 300 million in backing. That is why the game is successful. The game is successful because people got the feels on it. People don't talk about the feels. You don't hear about people talk about feels. Feels are like 90% of a game's success. You'll hear technicals. You're going to hear regurgitated news. Oh, I'm going to give you the regurgitated news that you could find for yourself anyway, but I'm going to say it in a smooth voice. But nobody's going to tell you like the truth of it is you're in it. Right, Cash. Right. You are in it to win it. And if you're in it, right, and it doesn't happen even in your lifetime, this is ridiculous. I can't even believe I'm saying something like this because people are going to take this and they're going to clip it and they're going to be like, this guy's fucking insane. This guy's going loco. I can't even believe what this guy is saying. They're going to think I'm fucking crazy. But how many of us have waited forever for a game to give us the vibes and the feels that we feel when we're in certain places in an alpha? Yeah, it's 10 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. I get it. But that feeling is strong enough to propel this project past 300 million through private backing. You'll never hear somebody put it that succinctly. You'll never hear somebody own it like that. For good or bad, whatever happens to the project, people are in it because of that feel. Because of that feel. And personally, I'm down with that. And if you're responsible and you're not like putting crazy amounts of money out there that you can't afford, then good for you. Don't get crazy irresponsible. The people that are so against this project, the people that are so crazy against this, that are yelling against it and that, They want to talk about white knights, and they want to talk about naysayers, and they want to make sides. The people that want to make sides, those fucking people that I can't stand. I can't stand them. I can't stand those fucking people. Anywhere. Out of Star Citizen, in Star Citizen, in the entire, on the face of the fucking earth, the people that want to make sides. Oh God, can't fucking stand those people. I'm like, I don't want to talk to those people. I don't want to know those people because it's toxic. I'm very handsy tonight. I feel very Roberts. You're right, Cash. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Let me take a breath here. I'm taking that constructively. I'm taking your criticisms constructively, Cash. Hold on a second. Hold on. It's the feels. It can't be, Kilo. I mean, it can't be. I got a bad hand. Where's that Chris Roberts alert where he's doing this shit? That's what. Thank you, Cash. That's how I fucking love you. He's critiquing me constructively. See? You think when I'm not paying attention? I'm on it. Watching. Not a moment I don't. It's community I love. Family, I listen to everything you say. What do you want me to change into? No.
You stretch one of our height maps too high or too steeply. Currently in game, many of our canyon walls are popcorned with smaller rocks to help disguise this and provide a better read overall. But these new tests are designed to add geometry breakup on the surfaces themselves to prevent unsightly stretch marks. Now, these experiments are the next step in creating more dynamic surfaces for Star Citizen's planets and moons, and will only continue to get better looking and more realistic as the team continues their efforts. Now, it's been a month since we last looked in on the continuing work building our upcoming colonialism homestead.
See, Explodo, have a good night, bro. We'll miss you, dude.
So let's check in with some of the prop plants currently in development. Now, the team is looking not just for a variety of different shapes and silhouettes, but also the potential for indoor personal harvestables that players
That's our personal
pick,
macho man, by the
and
way.
the variations of all of these at different stages of life and
That
death.
fauna.
So great. Another chance to disappoint my mother by being unable to keep houseplants alive both in the real world and now virtually. As for the homesteads themselves, they're working their way through Greybox now. So let's take
Homesteads. Q1 of 2022. This will be a big game changer. It sounds cliche to say something like this, but homesteads for NPCs initially, but what I want people to digest, okay? What I want you to digest is this is baby version. This is 1.0 NPC. No. I already saw it in effigy. It's Q1 of 2022. You're saying that it will be delayed to Q3 2022? Perhaps. We talked about it. Being tentative. No. I heard the harvestables. In fact, the harvestables, sir. Thank you, by the way, for mentioning that, sir. The harvestables are great in the fact that they will add that value-added gameplay to the economy. That value-added gameplay that we all love. That needs to tie into an algorithm that will actually work. I'm still waiting for the Tony Z talk. I'm still waiting to see how they will simulate supply and demand with this algorithm. But harvestables are very important to the economy. They're also very important to people of science, professions that will create medicines and perhaps viruses. Theory crafting it a bit. I would love to see something like that.
take a look inside at this internal review that was done just a couple weeks ago.
Looking good. Homestead's looking great. We need some shrooms up in here. I like the music here. I like that. Jared's got the volume levels very good tonight.
And outside, whoa! Okay, we're going to see more of that planet starting next quarter.
Ooh. That's pyro, yo.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, is that what? That's not pyro. Is that what is that? That's in the pyro system. I see lava. I see lava. Yeah, that timing was completely professional. You're right, an effigy. Thank you, Kilo. It's been a while since we've had some donations. Thank you, Kilo. That felt good. That felt good. I really wish there was like all the DGs got together so you could see the amazingness that is in store for all of you. There are so many different wonderful alerts with different DGs. Like, I just wish that it could just like hit you with amazingness. Like, there has been a lot of work put into all the alternate DGs out there. Yeah, I feel like this is in the pyro system. This is very nice. And this is what we want from the Pioneer. This is what we eventually want from the Pioneer. To be able to put down these homesteads, to be able to talk about ownership of land, beacons, really important to talk about. It's so far away, it feels like. I mean, it's so hard to kind of quantify the fact that like we were talking about this 2 years ago and it felt like it was right there, and then there's this void of like nothingness. So like land ownership needs to be discussed. Tony Z not only needs to talk about the economy, but Tony Z also needs to talk about land ownership. Land ownership is huge. I think in 2022 conversation will shift to the economy. Dude, Razor, 15 months, bro. 15 months. That's fire right there. That's commitment. Razor, you deserve that alert, bro. 15 months. Subscribe to this channel. Old school. God bless you, bro. God bless you.
As for this quarter, let's jump into the most anticipated location making its way into the Star Citizen universe in the upcoming Alpha 314. The VFX team recently completed a sprint bringing the nighttime emissive particles that were previously developed for the nightclub in Wally's Bar and expanding on it for Orison at night. Now this looks pretty good, but when this gets layered in with the finished lighting pass and the nighttime gas clouds in the background...
Oh, they put those little cave bugs in there. Did you see that? You see that on the trees, man? Whoa, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The finished lighting pass and the nighttime gas clouds in the background, I think it's safe to say we're going to be in for something truly special when both Crusader and Orison arrive in the...
Oh, my God. What is Stratus? Give us the whale. Give us the whale. Right. We want the whale. We're going to hunt down the whale. I will be the Ahab of Orison. I will hunt down the whale. Yeah! I will stab the whale. I will get the space whale oils, and I will sell the space whale oils. I will hunt space whales in Crusader. That's blubber for all.
The upcoming Alpha 314. So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that RSI is looking to break out of its shell and stretch its proverbial and
I went Ahab on that.
In new and exciting directions. That Planet Tech continues to innovate and improve in their desire to make each new planet better than the last. And that Orison is going to set a brand new benchmark for landing zones when it arrives at the end of this quarter. Now, don't forget that Invictus Launch Week officially begins tomorrow, where you can journey through a jumbo javelin, breathe in a behemoth Bengal, and fly
this is a
nearly
pretty good
every fighter
episode.
for free.
I liked it.
You could say I'm always about abusing alliteration.
Oh!
For insights.
Oh my God. What was that? Wow. What did you do? Who was that? Who was that? Whew, what was that, Kilo? What did you do, dude?
Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. We'll see you all next week.
What was that? All right. For you that are not here, listen to me. I'm glad you're watching this on YouTube right now. You're not here with the actual fam. You're not feeling that first level energy. It's okay. You should have been here live. Tell them, fam. Just tell them for a second that they messed up. Just say it. I mean, like, it's okay. Just tell them that they had, they got the secondhand experience, right? That like an effigy's feeling it now. You know what I mean? There's people that are feeling the first level energy here on the stream, and we're gonna have more fun after this. And you're missing it. You're missing out on the good times. This will be the end of this particular highlight, but it's not the end of the night. No, because we are going to celebrate and have more bonus content. Look at Apollo. You missed out. Mind's Eye says you got sloppy seconds. Understand? Kilo's ready to refill his drink for more. The viewer rate keeps growing. Anarchy's right. He knows. He puts the work in with me. Anarchy's doing what needs to be done to be professional. Free Scorpius. Cash is really up in his game. He's like, fuck it. We're gonna really we're gonna boost these numbers up for DG. Cash is offering a free Scorpius for all 40 viewers. That is an $8,000 worth of Scorpius right there. Thank you, Cash. Thank you. No. Just just teasing. Sounds like what happened to the crypto markets, man. All right. Thank you, Cash. Thank you for the Scorpius. We really appreciate that. I love Cashes. Oh, those are great. That's great. Like Pepe. Ooh. All right, guys. Stick around. Don't worry. For those of you that are here live that want that first level energy, there's going to be tons more. Now, those of you that are watching this on YouTube right now, you're about to miss out on some really fun bonus footage. It's Tonk time. We're gonna watch another Battle Royale Tonk. Just frenzy. It's gonna be good. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You didn't hit it here live, and it's okay. You're watching on YouTube. You're liking it on YouTube. You're sharing it on YouTube. You're doing what you will, and I appreciate that. But make it here live, God damn it. Make it here live. Do it. Man, tonight is so fun. You guys are hardcore. You guys sticking around with me. I love you guys. We got so much more to talk about. We got a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. Let me pull it up here. Let's see what